Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. You guys, let's tap in. Let's get the message. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. So take the messages that resonate with you, your personal situations, and leave the rest. I'm going to give y'all the channel messages first, and we're going to keep it moving. So, first and foremost, you have to cleanse your energy. Okay, you have a lot. When I say a lot of people in y'all energy, and you don't have no idea. For some of y'all, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna run it down to the who, what, where, when, and why. Okay. First of all, you got. I seen somebody's mother and sister in your energy. These are the two people that you don't talk to or get along with. You got a bitter baby mama, baby daddy in your energy trying to pull on your heartstrings using a child or something like that. You have some wanksters. Okay, now let's get to the wanksters first, right? They could be connected to this mother or this sister energy. It's over. They got somebody mama or they sister or somebody got about a good 20 to 30 men to do something to you. Okay. I feel as though it started off with just one person, knowing one person. It's like, first of all, wherever your sister lives, she live around a bunch of degenerates and they'll do anything for $1. Okay. And those degenerates added on, they were a part of a group. Okay. They could even be a part of a car club, some sort of club. Okay, why would I say a car club? Because the cars that I saw in the dream state, right, was one person had a low rider, all black, one of those I think it's called Chevys, but the old Chevy, them long Chevys. It's like you know what kind of car it remind me of? I think that's a Chevy. Let me get the name of that car. I'm mad I looked it up because as soon as I said it, it's called a Chevy Impala, but the old John, the 1958 one, okay? Somebody got an all black Chevy Impala. That shit black on black on black. However the seats is set up is you can, like one person, it could be like a seat here, and then you can turn the seat around and you can face the same whatever, the same direction, because it was so, listen, in this car, it ain't that, it's big, but it ain't that fucking big. Inside the car, it was at least 10 people in that bitch. Then somebody else had a red pickup truck with black trimming, okay, with the back, the pickup trucks, they got the back on it, okay. I'm not sure if the back was sealed. You know how they got the black thing that you put over the back or whatever the case may be. Make a long story short, like these people, the people that I seen in the car, they was young. They had to be at least in their early 20s, early 30s. Okay. It was a heavy set guy with a pump on him. Y'all know what a pump is. I hope so. Follow me. He swung his legs out the car. He got out the car and he's a heavy set light skin boy with some busted ass dreads that he need to go get fucking locked up, do something with that shit. That shit look nasty. You need to do your hair. I don't know. But maybe that's a style. I don't know. But not to look that raggedy. That's wild. But he was somebody, and it's weird because that's somebody that you rejected. That person with the pump. He was somebody you rejected. The other person that was in front of the gate. Okay, this is listen. He was somebody you rejected. Okay, so it may be his friends. It seems like a group of friends. They all tried to get a crack at you. About 20 of these motherfuckers. And they all got rejected. And they a little bitter, a little sour taste in their mouth. Okay. And they are upset that you rejected them, right? And the one guy that you rejected, he could be like a Casanova. I don't know, child, but he was like, he hopped out the red truck with the other boy that was in the red truck. They was so pressed. They pulled up to, it was like I was in a house or something. They pulled up to the house. They was like, bull gonna knock on the door, talking about something, come outside. So I'm like, come outside. I just looked at him through my window thingy, and I just closed the door. Like, fuck is this man talking about? You know, I need to just get this nigga off my property. I called the cops, like, yo, can you come get these people off my property? Make a long story short, as I'm calling the cops, they backed the truck up like they was gonna bang the truck into my door, like break the door down. Like, you press like that, like they are so angry. These men that I'm mentioning, they are so angry. They are not of the light, and they're not gonna make it to see 35, 40 years old. I promise you, because of the way they act. Somebody gonna take care of them real quick because they think they somebody. They are they're like tyrants towards, like, if you like, they're the definition of a narcissist. Like, I don't know how you got mixed up with these people, but they are about the worst pieces of scum on this earth. Okay, I don't know, but I don't think you know these people. Like, you turned these people down, but you didn't know that they was part of some sort of organized crime gang bullshit. Gang, okay? Wow, I say gang. I didn't want to say gang, but they could be a part of a gang or something. And don't you know, right? Soon as I'm telling my spirit guide, I don't know, normal shit, because it's not the first time. And the first time this has ever happened, when something like that type of dynamic, was when I was still living in Philadelphia, and my neighbors first moved. And a neighbor first had moved to, in the building that I was in. And that very first, like whoever that was, I mean, transparent as fuck. Like, his energy was so strong, like it was impossible for me not to see everything every day. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe this person intentionally was meditating on my energy, but baby, every single fucking time this person ever was meditating on my energy, he was right there. He was right there. So I don't know. For some of y'all, it could have been somebody that y'all was connected to at one point or whatever. And like I said, I didn't even know homeboy when they first moved into the building. So ain't no way that we would ever have no connection or none of that. But I shouldn't have, that night, the first night you there, I should not be seeing you have sex with another female. That's wild to me. Like, you know, like, that's something that has never, when I tell you, it has never. Now, unless that person was doing some sex magic and they was, trying to get into my energy with that individual. Take it as it resonates, y'all. But listen, you're like, this person that was in your energy, this is like all premeditated. These people that are in your energy is all premeditated. And whatever group or coven, whatever this is about, they let the young pups, that's what I'm getting, do the dirty work while they take orders from these older gentlemen behind the scenes. Now, the first time, it was like, how in the same scenario, I was over, I don't know, somehow I was like by the harbor, somewhere in Jersey or something like that, in this wooden house. It was somebody's great grandmom house by the ocean or some shit like that. And homeboy was on the phone like, yo, I got her. What you want me to do? He's like, all right, hold her there. I'm on my way there. Same thing about another truck, but his truck was white. So I don't know. But it was like a work truck, but he had to be in his 50s, whoever that man was that he was talking to on the phone. But of course, I found the way to get out of that energy, right? And that was years ago. And then for the same scenario, the same energy, it's like they have an insignia. Whoever this group is, okay, they have a certain insignia, okay, and they only go after, or only like when it's like something that's about money, okay, because their intent I wasn't supposed to survive some shit or something like that or whatever. And the first time that happened in that type of scenario, like I said, years ago, when first of all, you never think, like, you don't think negative. I don't think, if you're a positive person, you don't never think negative about people and they got weird, whatever. Like, and mind you, when the first time that ever happened, I had never even spoke to the person. So ain't no way that you just wrangling up in my energy. So everything was already premeditated. Somebody literally, y'all, has found so many, or has been thinking in so many ways on how to steal your energy, to steal your light, sacrifice you, whatever the fuck they want from you, baby. Baby, it's like the fuel, whatever it is, it will fuel thousands. Okay? It's deeper than a couple dollars. Okay? Just know that. Just know that. Okay? It's some sort of sacrificial something that this group wants to do on a true earth angel, a true divine being, somebody that's full of light. Okay? And this is why somebody is so hell bent, like they can't let it go kind of energy. Right? It's like they got their eyes locked on divine being due to your light insignia. And apparently it is weird because I don't know why they keep going through every single time, like even, and that's when, I don't know, if you look back at like a couple years ago, I was speaking about Asmodeus. It was his Asmodeus or whatever the heck he is, but he must have promised them some monies and, you know, whatever, and they use him a lot for the rituals, okay, that they do. Okay, so these definitely children of the night ass energy. But it's something about you, baby. They want either to have you birth something into this world. It don't matter which one of them gets you pregnant, but one of them. Okay? Damn, you see that? My throat chakra just went like, listen, in their eyes, it don't matter which one of them gets you pregnant. They have to bind you to them. Somebody wants to bind you to them so that you can feed, they can filter feed their whole clan off your energy. Okay? They want something to come through your fucking portal, okay? Which will be your womb. That's like, whoa, okay? Like literally, like, I don't know if this is like a sex coven, sex group or whatever, but how they were seeing, like how I was seeing it was like restraints and tying you down, them taking turns, and like, it's strange, very strange. And these men got daughters that I'm talking about, y'all. So it's like they have the ability to cut off emotion or feeling because they have a sick energy, y'all. And I don't know how, like I said, you even got how they know about you. Well, your mom and sister. So your mom and sister could either been promised something, or they promised that they could, you know, whatever the case may be. Somebody mom and sister is involved in this. Okay, I don't know what the hell, okay, but they definitely are involved in this situation with these people. And I was like, who is, like, why is this always like, it's so, and they young boys, like they like 20 something and up, like what are y'all doing? Like, why are you throwing your life away for this? Like, what did they, and all I can think of is like, what the fuck did they tell them? You know, like, it's like they want to break into your energy so fucking bad at this point because you done protected yourself to the point where they can't even get in. And you got to come out, you got to come to them. And you're not about to come to them when you know that they are trying to force something on you. It's strange, y'all. Very strange energy. Yeah, I'm telling you, they stuck now. This occultist is stuck. They don't know what to do now. Like, what is the problem? They about to lose everything, I guess. Or they lost everything because they stuck. They don't know what to do now. Because they can't get in your energy. This shit is crazy. Seer, high priestess, you know. Yeah. All right, so into your high priestess could be trying to get something together when it comes to somebody abusing their power around the full moon. Or intuitively, you know that this was somebody could have been doing sex rituals or wanted to. Okay, also refrain from having relations until after the moon or something like that. That's another thing, because somebody is trying to capitalize on that full moon, like this wolf pack energy. Like, they weird. This is some weird ass shit. Whoever this is, this is a high priestess. They know you're a high priestess. A leader of an occult is trying to uh this high priestess is the seer, you the winged seer. This one, this in this deck, this high priestess is a leader of a cult. So a leader of a cult is trying to abuse their power here when it comes to the full moon energy. Yeah, these people are power hungry and in their ego. They know that they got to withdraw from you, Earth Angel, due to your contract. Somebody has to make a decision. Maybe you made a decision to close something out. Now they're stuck. And they could be surprised. Maybe due to a past life situation, it's over now. Or something ended before it started. So it's happy time. Somebody thought they had a new idea. They went for it. A high priestess that's married, or somebody want to marry somebody like you, or it's some sort of mixing of the bloodlines or something somebody trying to do. But they not, it's like, it's not even like, oh, I'm going to love you forever. No, it's going to be abuse. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be painful. They might even kill you. Who knows? At the end of the day, it's not going to be good. Whatever their plan was for the divine being, it's not good. You know? All they care about is jewelries and cars and shit. And then you threatening people and everybody. I want them to know, everybody that I seen, they in trouble. Understand that if I seen you, you know you done fucked up, right? Like, ask your friend. Because if I seen you, you fucked up. And these people I seen, they fucked up. They should have stayed the hell about your energy. One of them is a Pisces. Okay? The other one is a Scorpio. All right? That Pisces and Scorpio that screwed them, that, and it's a man, if they two men, they fucked themselves. Because they should have left you the fuck alone. Okay? If you dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio here that you know damn well is doing the absolute most, okay, they fucked up. And they know they did. They know they messed up. They know they did. They know they did. They probably, oh, child. Oh, child. Because it's getting too textbook at this point. Somebody is getting too textbook at this point. And their plans, everything that they do is so predictable to the universe. Like, well, God, you know, the universe already know what's going to happen before it happened. But if you're picking up on their predictable moves, it's the reason why they keep failing. Not the fact that they can't proceed with doing something. Okay? You have to be on board. Something about your contract has changed. Okay? I remember when I first started really in my awakening, and like somebody actually told me, like, no, like you my witch. You supposed to be working for me. And that's a taking back move. I said, excuse me? Like, I'm not supposed to be working for nobody but myself. What are you talking about? And when I said that, they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, do they not know that the witches work for us? No, the fuck we don't. We not here to just heal y'all while y'all out here being a fool. And you manifesting your best dreams off of our energy. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to raise the whole vibration of the collective. And it seems like if they can, it's like they dying without us or something, y'all. I don't know. I don't know why it's so deep for these people. But it's like the contracts have changed or something. I don't know why this person don't understand. We don't work for them. We're not working for y'all. I wish you stopped with that bullshit. And then what pissed me off is in the dream state, or in that certain part, I was all like, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm like, that ain't even my energy. So somebody could be trying to put some sort of energy where it's like, because that's where, okay, because at first it was like, oh no, what am I going to do, like real damsel in distress. I ain't no damsel in distress. I ain't never been that like that. So so uh whatever energy projection, they trying to soften the energy of the target, which would be the divine feminine energy, whoever you are, so that you can only be in your feminine energy and be like, I don't know what to do. Oh my God. Like, who do I call? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. They need you in a weakened, submissive state, right? Because right now, you have that balance of feminine and masculine energy. So if the masculine energy within the divine feminine is the one that is making it, you standing 10 toes down, you standing sturdy on saying what you mean and meaning what you say. The feminine energy will double back on their words and they're like, okay, well, maybe, I don't know. So somebody's literally trying to strip you of your divine masculine energy, divine feminine, so that they can have the upper hand. And whereas though they would punk you into submission, I spit in your face with that idea. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, that's the energy somebody on. And maybe somebody been trying to figure out how you move, because somebody tried to flood the energy on purpose is what I'm getting. Somebody's trying to literally make you feel overwhelmed or something, but it's not doing that. Oh. So that's funny, because that makes sense. These people was in y'all energy. Now they're outside of you. You did a meditation. You could have meditated and cleansed the energy, other people's energy off of you. Okay, that's why so many people was outside. That made sense. Okay, because like where I was in my it was right after my meditation too. That's crazy that it's coming. Okay, so that makes sense why that happened like that. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Because in my meditation, you know how you do your meditations or whatever the case may be. It was like, but if you do a real deep one, when you like really transmute an energy and stuff like that. So that's a meditation I did. That's why all of them people was outside, literally. And I was cleaning, like with how I visually seen it. I was cleaning my house. I was literally wiping stuff down with my dusting thingy and whatever. And I had my door open, my windows up, and that's where I seen everybody outside the door. Like, so I think God was just trying to show me how many people. It was about 30, 40. It was literally, I'm not even like joking. It was literally about at least 20 dudes that was on my energy. Like at least 20 of them or more. Okay. And then those other people. Okay. Because they tried to hit every angle. They tried to hit different receptors. And that makes sense. Something that's emotional. What am I attached to emotionally? My children, of course. I love my babies, no matter what, you know. What kind of spell is this? Who I don't talk to, but somebody that could be like having ill will towards me, which would be the women that I was mentioning, the mother and the sister energy. And then these other men is the ones I rejected. That's why I synced them like that. That makes sense. So somebody could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Leo. These are the signs that that could be in y'all energy that you need to do some sort of meditation to cleanse your energy of other people's energy, because the energy isn't yours. So some energy that somebody was doing or projecting, it was like their energy. So somebody's trying to project their energy on you, but they need a lot of people to do it at the same time because you so fucking strong. You understand? So add it all up, it was about, like I said, 35 to 30 some odd more people on my fucking energy trying to project their energy at the same damn time, at the same space, or they all was like pile up energy, right? To weigh me down, I guess, but it didn't work. I winded up clearing it all out and they winded up outside and they was like, come outside. Like he was mad. He knocked on the door like this. I was like, come outside. I was like, what? I'm like, boy, I'm not coming outside. Some shit like that. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, y'all. This is literally real time shit going on in the collectives. You need to cleanse y'all need to cleanse y'all energy. You got too many men in y'all energy, too many people trying to dominate you. Okay, all at once. This shit is crazy. High priestess, seer, court official, and work. I'm telling you, they want us. Okay, so we got the laws here. They need to find a resolution here. Somebody's trying to find a resolution here when it comes to getting you to work together with them or whatever this is. We got freelancing, project manager, something like that. Somebody really wants somebody to work, with them or something. So you know that's all that this is about. And they've been trying to keep it private that they've been having gloomy thoughts and in their thoughts because somebody, if you get married and fall in love with somebody, the main male going to go to jail because they didn't get they were supposed to get a return on their investment when it came to a rich lady. Yeah, this is some legal shit happening, y'all. This got something to do with contracts, the ethers, everything. And it's like they want you to work with them. Intuitively, somebody knows that's what this is about. They want protection. That's what the fuck. But they not protection as I heard immunity. Somebody wants immunity. Intuitively, some court official, something about a decision, a claim, somebody claiming something. This is a crisis. Somebody could have got sick here or is exhausted because positive changes is happening for somebody. That was unexpected. So somebody could be in danger now. A false person is in danger for courting someone in this group or using some sort of seductive tactics to do something. Something about somebody's social life, courtship, whatever this is. They all have gloomy thoughts because it's been a long ass road for this person that's held in high honor or high society. Something is being taken away from them now, right now. Or they've been trying to steal, somebody that's held in high honor been trying to steal your gifts. And they even had this older gentleman working with them and they've been trying to keep it private that it's not working. Something is not working. Like I said, they sending out the young guys to do something, but it's not working. It's like whoever this is that's in charge of this operation, this organization or whatever, they like to keep a low profile. Okay. But apparently we have spoken before. You have talked to this person before. That's what I heard. We have spoken before, but yeah, you spoke to this person before. Whoever the person that's in charge. Wow. Yeah, you spoke to this person before. That's how they know it's you. That's how somebody has like real plague. Yeah. Okay. Now they trying to formally introduce themselves. Energy. This is what this person is going to try to do now, because it's like you just can't find good help anywhere these days. You know. One of those energies. And it's like, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is. That's what I'm hearing. Because this person, these other people were supposed to be helping, allegedly. This man. They could be a Virgo or a Taurus. They're Earth sign. Well, of course, they have every sign in a chart, but they're identify from as a Taurus. They just said so. Somebody identify themselves as a Taurus or a Virgo that has a lot of passion for you. They could have a lot of passion, or this person. It's like they're either, maybe these people are getting, maybe that's why they showing up like that, because they get scalded real bad if they don't do what. How you gonna rough up the thing that you need? That's what's weird. And that's what this person been trying to tell them. That's why he been trying to use people that he feel like got the gift of gab, that'll smooth things over. It's honestly not what you think. Like something bad. Yeah, it's like, it's honestly not what you think. Whatever this is literally with the wine and passion. This is like somebody that's very attracted to you. And my God, okay? Like literally, like this person could be very tapped in. Baby. But you somehow cloaked your energy or protecting the fuck out of you, this person's intent. Maybe they want to protect you from them now. This person weird as fuck, okay? This person, this is the, whoever this is that I'm hearing talking or whatever, he is the true Casanova Brown. Like, he is the first one that was ever made. I bet you that's the vessel of Asmodeus. He's the vessel of this demon. This demon is in love with you. What the fuck? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting so many channel messages and this shit I'm hearing, baby. Somebody feels like you're insatiable, or you're very like, what's insatiable? Somebody feels that you're very alluring, okay? And he just can't stay away from you, and he's sorry, not sorry. Okay. I don't know what kind of court, love, whatever Jones bullshit you got to this person, but, or this entity, but baby. Oh my God. Okay, so we got eternal love and the familiar spirit. So I guess I'm hearing their spirit. They want you to remember them or something. Awakening. Yeah. Awakening and fertility. Maybe you awakened them. Fertility. Wise seeing, wise acting. Night talents. Night song. Change something in the underworld. Change and death. So this person, I want to say, is your eternal love. Yeah, and they're here in spirit. Like, I mean, like, it's just very much so, it's given. Like, back up. The fuck? Okay, if you ever be naked and shit, baby, Wear clothes around this person, this entity, because they, good Lord. Ugh. All right, but it's your eternal love's spirit that just is never, it says love is love is love is love. Like, yes, I'm a demon, but I love you. I love you, my darling. Energy, like, what? Like, back the fuck up, okay? Love is love is love is love. And it transcends physical death. My God. Even in spirit. Yeah, I see. I'm so glad y'all can't see my fucking face right now. Like, I make a million faces, y'all. Listen, grounded. So this spirit here is earthbound. But you the only one that can set them free? Book of Shadows? Yeah. Love is love is love is love. Yeah, look at this shit here. Secret cleansing of the shadow. Get the fuck out of here. Grounding and secret cleansings of the shadow. Because you are the earthly weaver of the world. That's why they love you so much. And they're brutes. That's why they in trouble. Okay, that makes sense. Because they're not supposed to. Wow. All right, pause. So, all right, I had to pause the video. I'm back now, y'all. Look, because too much chatter. Okay, too much. And I'm already. So I'm probably not gonna pull a lot of cards. I'm gonna just give this channel message as it is. Look. So I'm gonna show you what I can show you with the cards, but I'm gonna give you most of the messages that I'm just hearing. But make a long story short, apparently, whatever entity this is, spirit, right? They want to work for you. You are the official person. With that court official, you're the official high priestess. You hold the keys to something in the spiritual realm. And it's time for you to I guess, presume your position as the rightful owner. Something belongs to you. And it's a bureau or some sort of something on a spiritual level. And you don't want it because it's got all them degenerates in it. They're like, well, how else are we going to bring balance if you keep rejecting your position? That's what. So it's like, so that work for me energy. Okay, so it's not working for nobody. It's your job too. Okay, something like that. Something about your job on this planet. All right, because if you notice, which this spirit just he's like inform me, like if you notice they never ever will put a hand on you. Have you not noticed that? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So they have never hurt you. They never physically did anything to you because that's against the law, against the rule. Okay. So when they do get a chance to wrangle you up or lure you in, it's to have a conversation with his ass because he want to talk. Because you're ignoring him. It's like he's your familiar spirit, but you're ignoring him because, child, like somebody is so like passionate about you. Like I just felt like somebody would kiss you on your shoulder energy, like hold you from the behind and just treat you with such care. That's the energy this thing is on. Okay, I'm not trying to like be rude. Okay, but it's just kind of off-putting, you know, for this type of energy. This is like, what is this? So basically, they've been there ever since your awakening. Okay, whoever this entity is, the spirit, they have been here for you ever since your awakening. because love transcends even death. So you went through a rebirth here, and they've been earthbound ever since. Okay. Something like that, y'all. I don't. Because you got the keys. Like, yeah, respect, prosperity, respect. We got guidance, prosperity, respecting the past, the dead, or whatever this is. Maybe you read tarot or something like that. Maybe, child, something about money here. Your sweetness, prosperity, and sweet life energy. These people have to respect you, or they was respecting your wishes in the summertime. Maybe you was like, leave me the fuck alone in the summertime. Maybe you hear, communication from this individual often, but you just ignore them or whatever, but they don't play about you though. You best believe they do not play about you. And in one of the situations, years ago, one of those a dream I had, like somebody actually brought me to the underworld, and he brought me back up here, and he was mad as hell. And that's the first time I ever heard about uh Asmodeus, because he's correcting me in his name. And because I said some other shit before, that's not how you say the name apparently, but I just said it correctly. um he brought me back literally, and I told y'all that on the other channel. Like, he brought me back. He was mad as hell at the young bull. Like, why the fuck would you bring her down here? He was mad, pissed. Bad things happen to people when they do bad stuff to you because of him. They only want to protect you or something. I don't know what type of ties you got going on, baby, but you're chosen for more than just whatever. Child. What else? I guess so, due to the connection that you have. And maybe that's why I'm getting this energy, this message so fucking clear. You're a community web weaver, spider. That's ancestors, spirit guides, shit like that. Yeah, you're very strong connection you have, collective. That's why you're so strong. Wise seeing and wise acting. That's why your intuition is out of this world. So it's an unnecessary fear of death. Wow. In the underworld. This is wild as shit, bro. That's who this is. So now that I see when this underworld and then the vampire energy, that's him. Oh my goodness. And he's trying to get you to remember that he's one of your guardians from the underworld. Like I said, honey, hands up, whatever though. That's why if somebody try to come up against you here, he go ape shit. There's some shit. So apparently something is going to strengthen your magic is about to get stronger now due to the connection that this is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, like, shit is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Like, due to the connection that y'all have with somebody, they have became like they're a familiar spirit of yours, and they just want you to remember in the future you're going to be your authentic self here by the wintertime. And we got the ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. In the wintertime, we got the light after the darkness. The darkness is the wintertime. So we're changing seasons. So we're moving into the wintertime. We're leaving the light now and going into the darkness. And in this phase of the darkness, This when he show up like, hey boo, you miss me? Like energy. Like that, yeah, you are, yeah, okay. So apparently, Persephone energy is strong here, okay? But this time you actually are going to be, they're excited because you're actually going to be working side by side now. You accepted something already, but it's just the whole, so that makes sense of the whole abduction energy. Why I keep each of those dreams is always like abduction, because that's how they took you down there the first time, and your whole body, like your whole, you didn't have to transition to be, you can go into the underworld with your physical vessel. Like you don't got to leave this realm in order to be whatever. So there, so they like, you ain't got to die to be doing what you got to do down here in the underworld. Like you ain't got to die to do that. Like no, you can still be here. But you know, this is wild as shit. But apparently, it's something is about to change for whoever is resonating with this too. Okay, when it comes to that energy, because it's unnecessary fear of the underworld. Like you don't got to be afraid. You're actually have more connections than you think. Because that's what it's always about. Like when every time I see them like wrangled up, maybe like, and it's like, why the fuck is all y'all, why so many of y'all? You know, that's the energy. Like every time I see it, it's like, why the fuck is it always so many of y'all at once, like at my door? And it's starting to give me knowing who I am, and I know I'm more than just a reader. I know I'm a medium. I still help people transition, from one realm to another. I still do that. And it's scary because some of them look crazy as fuck, um the real forms of. And I remember when I first that is crazy. When I first had my awakening, I was terrified, bro. When I'm telling you, he knew I was. He knew I was terrified. And he like, you can close your eyes. You don't gotta look directly at me. But I never felt fear. Like I felt nothing but love from that energy. And every time he sent one of the men, the real grown ones, and they was always dressed in black suits. And it was funny because they would look like human beings. But because I was scared of him, he made them like they would know like to turn like away from me because they didn't want me to be afraid. It's some weird shit. So you could be a medium, okay? And the spirits know that they be spooking you, and they like, look, I'm not trying to make you afraid. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just, here to bring you a letter, a message from so and so. Like that's it. Like I don't want no smoke, because if they scare you, it sends off a alarm for whoever this protective spirit is that's from the underworld, and they get their ass whooped. So it's like, they gotta weigh the options, you know. But something about this whole how this is playing out right now, this is crazy, y'all. This is some wild ass shit. And I only got about 5 cards on the damn thing. And I'm getting so many fucking downloads. And how I'm seeing this is like crazy. So this spirit wants you to know that y'all are connected. But if you trust the fact that y'all already are, because you are, that you are. Because you're, like I said, you're more than, if you're a reader, you're more than just a reader. You're more than just a practitioner. You're more like you the everything. You the practitioner, you the reader, you can help people cross over, you all of that in one. It's more, I know it's more than one of me out here Whoever you are, you just like that. You just like that. We got the same. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like something about there's an action that you got to take. Where all things pause and begin again. The underworld. Where all things pause and begin again. Wise seeing and wise acting. Something is going to happen on the full moon. This full moon, emotionally intelligent vampire. Something about the scales here of justice. That's right there. Justice. Relationship strife in the underworld. So y'all beefing with y'all person that's from the underworld. I got to get a message. Karmic justice has to be served here, but there could be some sort of you not talking to this person. It's just you're not talking to them. There's relationship strife with this individual because this is a demon from the underworld. It's a relationship strife, and we got justice. There has to be some sort of balance in the other scales. God damn it, I guess so. It's like we gotta come to agreement, babe. You can't keep putting it off. Because that means that you are intentionally not doing what you're supposed to do as whatever position that this is your position. You can't not because y'all beefing, whatever that is. His office is to give true answers about hidden treasures and tell where serpents may be seen. So whoever this is on this planet, they could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. That is trying to settle the quarrel with you. Like a January Aquarius. But there's relationship strife with this person. Giving truth to hidden answers and treasures. And tells where serpents may be. He brings the exorcist hidden treasures without any force or strength. Being employed and governing 38 legions of spirits. Whoever this is, they rule over 38 legions of spirits or something like that. But there's some sort of justice that's supposed to happen in a quarrel. Like y'all gotta make up, kiss and make up, or whatever this is. Wow. And it's a family conflict. So you're having conflict here in due to a scandal in the underworld. There's conflict going on because why the fuck you don't want them? So they could be blaming a sister or a mom or something like that, yo, as the head of the problem. All right. Let's see. Divine Spirit, give me some messages here. The underworld. Balfour. Okay. Rejuvenation, vice, and alchemy and transformation. Yeah, I feel like there has to be some sort of rejuvenation or something like that in the situation. Or somebody's being... But due to your perception of something, it could be scary to you. Due to your perception, maybe you don't see that this has a lot to do with you bringing justice. Something is fair. But they're not making anything out of this. Fruitless labor. It's like something is not going because they doing... And that's 30-30. You are the court official of something. And it's like you have to make a judgment. So back to that, you working for them or working with them. Child. So somebody ego and hatred. So somebody ego is getting in the way because of with how you perceiving something. Oh, it's irking me. Oh. In the sixth spirit. So this is one of the so he could be the representative here right now because he's one of the seven, is what I'm hearing. One of the seven, whatever that is, the sixth spirit. Balfour, the sixth spirit, is a mighty duke who appears in the shape of blah blah blah. He will tempt those whom he serves to steal. He governs over 10 legacies. No, 10 legions of spirits, and his seal is this, which is to be worn whether you have him as a familiar or not. So he's a familiar. He's a good familiar, although he will tempt those whom he serves to steal. Okay, so that's the familiar spirit, okay, that we was picking up on. What the fuck? Okay. But he's a duke. Like I said, he's one of the seven. Okay, I keep hearing one of the seven. I don't know what's one of the seven means. Because everybody's not a duke, apparently. I don't know. 30. Mm. So somebody did something here to make you not want to be with whoever. So he's saying that somebody summoned this spirit here to get you to turn, get somebody to turn against someone, whether you turn against this is what they do, they turn friends to foes. So this is giving that entity, when I would say that's in this haters exposed, the entity that they would use to turn people's friends to foes was him. That's what he's saying. This familiar spirit from the underworld is saying it's unnecessary fear of the underworld, because the familiar spirit is saying that somebody been stealing, and they use this entity to turn your friends to foes. Like, so, like I said, when people were supposed to be good to you or something like that, they turned them against you. So like I said, a mother or a sister could have been involved there. Okay, take it as it resonates. But it's time, even they knew it was time to heal something or rejuvenate, to do something, but somebody did something out of their ego. Okay, that makes you not want to even think about, you just staying in your higher realms, and you're not even thinking about the underworld or the task that you have. Wow, it's a sacred pause there until you get the ground, get the ball rolling or something. So they could have did that because, okay, that makes sense. Why so many people in your energy? So you supposed to be helping people transition or something like that, or get people to move on, like, oh, like, because something about you having the key or something like that to the gates or to the underworld or something like that, where everything will is paused right now, and everything is stuck, and they know why it's stuck, why they're not getting souls right now. This is crazy. So they're not, say somebody that was real evil here passed away, and their spirits is stuck here, because those that are supposed to be working with the official high priestesses, that's supposed to be working with different spirits and whatever, and to connect it all together, you not you don't want to, because this thing done scared you into believing that you didn't have, like, you only supposed to be doing something in one realm, or you're not supposed to be helping. But you would know if this is your story. You gonna know, because you've been getting downloads, you've been getting dreams, you've been getting, like, certain shit has been very, like, you already going to know this is not for everybody, y'all. This message is definitely not for everybody. But your perception has changed to how you see people, because of somebody that was trying to turn people against you, or get you to turn, they made you afraid on purpose so that you didn't fulfill the other part of your purpose here. That has a lot to do with your North Node or something. We got rejuvenation, 54. Hmm. Hmm. It says, God, the King of Heaven. The Lord has prepared his throne in heaven, and his kingdom ruleth over all. That's you. Not, well, God. Okay, how can I say this? That's you. You are the person that is in charge of something. Whoever you are, those that are born under this person become famous through their writing and speech. has the strength to so, like I said, this angel right here, because that's an angel. If you were born, your soul guide, but if you were born between 5:40 and 6 p.m., he's your soul guide. Because especially if you if you're a writer, or you have became popular through your speech or writing or text or anything when it comes to your spiritual path here, you have a strong reputation among the wise and the distinguished. Therefore, Nathaniel obtains the mercy of God and gives long life to those, and rules over emperors, kings, princes, and all citizens. He also protects the stability of the empires. So he's like a protector here that's trying to rejuvenate something for y'all. Mortals, if you were born between May 12th to July 23rd, October 3rd to December 14th, and December 24th. Not December, February 24th. Okay? Physical guardians of those born between December 10th and 14th. So if you were born in between those times, this in particular spirit guide here of yours, God the King, you have a very big position here on this planet. Okay, rejuvenating the vice, which would be, I know, you could be somebody's vessel. Okay, a strong, a powerful entity's vessel, or something like that. What the fuck? Yeah, and he said he works with a princess, and this is a prince. Oh, shit. So they tried to turn someone against you guys because they didn't want you to rejuvenate this prince or help this prince. Who the prince? It's the 55th spirit. Orin Bass or whatever the fuck. His office is to discover all things past, present, and the future. Also, to give diligence and favors to friends and foes. Yeah. Man gives true answers about divinity and the creation of the world. He is very faithful to the exorcist and will not suffer. What is suffer? Why is that? Will not suffer him to be tempted by any spirit. So it's a part here under the underworld. This, okay, again, we already learned that everything in the underworld ain't bad. This one is a good entity here, or a good familiar of yours. So this familiar is saying like this one was supposed to protect you from this, but you could be rejecting something, a side of you, maybe learning something, and that's where these scrolls is coming in at. Because he looking at the scroll and he got the time thingy. Okay, because it's time to do something here. Weighing of the scales, okay? Not the scales, the hourglass. That could be significant to you. Okay? Alchemizing and transformation. He governs over 20 legions of spirits. What's that? 70, y'all? Man, this is wild as shit, bro. So something is about to change. Okay. Yep. Yep. Word of God who creates all. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Oh, my Lord. So there's some balance that has to be restored here, or you're about to usher in some sort of balance now that you get in this message, because there's about to be a transformation all over the world. This is it's bigger than you and your fear or whatever you was afraid of or something like that. Alchemizing and transformation. Anyone born under this person, under this in particular entity, spirit guide, is distinguished by their genius, by their smarts or something like that. They can tell. So something about you, they can tell that you are the one or something like that. Yeah. That you are a scholar here on this planet. You're about to go through a transformation. This in particular angel is here to guide you in this transformation. This is crazy. Hmm. So if somebody stole something from y'all, because this is crazy. Somebody stole a gift of yours and it's about to come back to you. They just want you to be ready for it. You probably are in between time, in the meantime, due to your fears of the unknown, or due to the fear of the underworld, due to the fear of seeing ghosts pop up and shit. It's a little jarring to see a dead person walk past and be like, oh yeah, by the way, you got some milk up in here, some bullshit, whatever. But at the end of the day, I feel like they're waiting for you to get in position or something like that. Collective. All right, but somebody did something out of their ego to make you not want to go too deep into your spiritual journey or into your spiritual path. Okay? Jesus, I'm done with y'all. Okay? I don't got time for this. I mean, I do got time for it, but I ain't got time for this. Oh my God. Who message is this? Who's this message for? I'm going to roll the dice twice. Okay? Since it's a lot of y'all. Who messages this? Who messages this for? Shit. So whoever you are, okay, that this message should be like clicking to, okay. You could be a Cancer. We got Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, First house. We got 8855. The hidden truths is coming out. This is strong transformation. What somebody do for entertainment? Yeah, this is not a game. 5 came out in the reverse, but 5 something is not a game. Yeah, this is not entertainment. This is not for play. What I'm saying, this is a real transformation that is about to happen in somebody's life. Okay, the hidden truths is out. Okay, with the 12th house in the reverse, these are not your enemies. They're not, we not enemies or whatever this is. But you could have Aquarius. I said Aquarius. Okay. We got 8855. Aries. I'll see that. Aries. Cancer. This could be your sun sign or north node. Take it as it resonates. And Taurus. Yeah. Who else does this message resonate for? A Capricorn. That's Capricorn first. And it fell on the fruitless labor. So there could have been a Capricorn that could have been trying to get you to sever this connection that you had. Okay? Or a Capricorn could have been turning people against you. Turned friends into foes. Okay? Like if you had friends in the underworld, they tried to turn them to your foe. Okay? Wherever you are. Who else this message resonate for? Okay. A Leo. You could be a Leo. You could be a Libra. You could be Aries. Strong Aries. On both roles. Strong Aries. Double Aries. Double Leo. I said Libra. So we got 3. Oh, and the Capricorn. Three, how one perceives knowledge, rules, and communication when it comes to the underworld, and one's generosity. You don't know. First house, 11. Okay, this could be your first house, 11. Fourth house, you have really deep roots to the underworld, how one perceives knowledge, and you do have a job to do. So it's like when somebody, so how I'm getting this message right now is because every time I hear, oh, you supposed to be working for, instantly my defenses go up. Like I ain't working for no fucking body in my mind. But that's not what they saying. They like, no, well maybe I'm saying it wrong. Like, no, you still gonna be an independent, you know, I mean, like you supposed to work with us. Like maybe they should have read 10th house due to your ranking. And like who you are the official person. Due to your ranking in society, that's what this one was saying. You could be very popular. You could be maybe you like if you like I said, you could be a speaker, whatever he said. The speaker, rejuvenate him, look him up. Okay. You could be a speaker, you could be a writer or something like that, but you could be very popular, and it's a reason why you're popular. Okay. You have really high ranking because it's something in your bloodline, you know? And I feel like they feel like you've been getting the communication wrong. You not third house, how one perceives knowledge or something, rules, communication from the underworld. When they say, oh, you the only one they can work with. So they like, look, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you got to do what we say or else. No. That's not what they were saying. No. And then their representatives, the idiots that been, you know, showing up in your energy, just been fucking everything up. And it's making you not want to even deal with. And they like, oh my God, like we not going a whole nother fucking year without you knowing the truth about something. Okay? So due to your ranking here on this planet, it wasn't just for shits and giggles. No, 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 no. Your voice, you're able to reach. You're the community web weaver from the underworld to the heavens and all of this. Like, and you like, I'm not. That's why when somebody brought you to the underworld or whatever point or whatever, he was mad as hell. Like, why the fuck would you? Why? What the hell is you doing? Because that's bringing light, like a big ass, bright ass, like light to the darkness, and they wasn't ready. It's like, what are you doing? Nothing is cleaned up. Nothing is like they respect you in a way, okay, whoever you are. But somebody did something out of their ego because they didn't want you to come into, they didn't want balance or something like that, y'all. This is wild, okay? Look, I hope you got something out of this. I don't know what they want you to do. Move forward now. I don't know what they want you to do. Okay? I don't know. I don't even know. So what you supposed to do now? Now that y'all got this information, now what, right? I guess you wait on it, God damn it. Like, I don't want to keep digging into this because it seems like this is a never ending. They got a lot to fuck to say, obviously, because y'all not listening. Whoever you are, a Libra, a Capricorn, a fucking Leo, and an Aries. Okay? And then I'm noticing the Capricorn symbol is in the reverse. So that could have a lot to do with something isn't toxic. So you thinking something could be toxic and it's not. They're like, no, you're just the gods and the goddesses here, especially with this Libra and Aries energy. That's Venus and Mars. They're like, look, man, we just trying to bring the balance. We trying to do this and that and the third. And we knew you was going to come on. You can't be like, like, child. I don't know what y'all want to do about this collective, but good morning. For real. So how y'all perceiving this collective? Let me know in the comments that, because this is not the first time this message has came out, and it seems like this message only come out when it's around the winter time, about to hit when the light goes into the darkness. And I don't know what y'all gonna do about this. Alright. What the fuck y'all gonna do? And whoever these other people was, well, shoot, see the positive. Focus on the joy, gratitude, and optimism to cultivate and fulfilling rewarding life's journey. All right, I guess that's what you're supposed to be doing, seeing the positive in it all. All right, somebody else had wrong intentions. The reason why you could be afraid of your whole thing is because somebody had wrong intention. That was the whole thing. Okay, they want you to focus only on the positivity because it's good that comes out of something. You balancing all of everything, your light and your dark energy, the light and the dark on this realm. Peace, love, compassion, and understanding. You need to understand your role fully, and I feel like that's what all of the angels around you is telling you. Understand your role fully, the light and the dark. Okay, it's the same woman on two different cards, but one is in the dark and one is in the light. You got to fulfill both sides. That's just that. But somebody tried to blind you. We got blindness. Your tendency to overlook the obvious will when you avoid confronting unsettling truths. See? Maybe you don't like this. Somebody don't like what I'm saying about this, but it may be unsettling, but it's the truth. All right, like what you want? Fuck what the people saying about you. Fuck them. This is a thing. Commitment between two people. Focus on this commitment that you have between both realms. You're binded to both. Okay? Like, that's just, it is what it is. Just stay positive. Where focus goes, energy flows. All right? It says where energy flows, whatever you're focused on grows. So something will grow as soon as you see, like, as soon as you take your blinders off, apparently, because it's some sort of fear, innate fear here that could be trying to stop you from seeing something clearly. It's like you're blinded to the commitment that you already made. This is not like, you know. Yeah, we got serenity. Embrace tranquility, find inner peace, and let go of worries for a harmonious life. Because you could be worried or afraid, but you're being rewarded. Celebrate. This is an achievement. Once you let go and find the balance in this, you'll be able to achieve something. Stay humble. Use gratitude to fuel continuous growth and success. So, of the past, yeah, see, we got the past. Notice the importance of moving on from the past and letting go. So, you have to get out of an old paradigm mentally that you've been in, because something is destiny for you. It's destined, and this is either going to strengthen your abundance as well. Your destiny intertwines with love, passion, and romance. So whatever happened in the past with somebody, you gotta let that shit go. Or in this situation, because they telepathically communicate to you constantly. And whatever strife has happened between the two realms, okay, one person felt betrayed, the other person, it's some bullshit happened, whereas though y'all are on the outs with each other, whoever this person is that y'all supposed to be working with. Okay, and whoever those signs is, that message is for y'all. If you were that sun sign, or that's your north node. Okay, the sun sign or the north node was either those two roles that I did. It was either one. Okay, and y'all are the people that are supposed to be bringing peace to something. Y'all could be at odds with somebody here, because, and maybe that's their fault, that gentleman, because they've been having all these little minions to watch you because you have blocked this person out your energy or something like that. And they like, look, I'm not here to fight with you. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to make you do anything. Okay, but it's causing some sort of imbalance. I hope this helped.